I will be coming to you and asking you a lot of questions, and whatever reactions or answers you give to my question, I will take them back and throw it to the actors, including me, and we will be performing it right back to you. Sounds interesting? Sounds exciting? Yeah? So this format we call Playback Theatre. So since this is an interactive show, I want you guys to warm up a little. So may I request you all to please stand up. Okay, so now what you have to do is take your right hand up in the air and put your left hand in the pocket where there is a mobile phone. Take it out and please put it on silent mode. Alright, once you've done that, now we'll play a small game called Cup and Saucer. What you have to do is hold the saucer on your right hand side and make a cup on your left hand side. Right? This is the cup and here is your saucer. So when I say the word go, the cup is supposed to fly up and the saucer is supposed to catch the cup. Right? When I say the word go. Ready? Simple? Ready? 1, 2, 3. I didn't say the word go. When I say the word go. Okay? Ready? Ready? 1, 2. Okay, we have quite a lot of attentive audience now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, finally, 1, 2, go. Great. Alright, now give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Okay, may I again request the ones at the back? You could occupy the seats in the front, or if you're comfortable there. Great, thank you very much. So, my first question, like I already mentioned, that this is going to be an interactive theatre and we are going to be talking a lot. And this might also sort of scare you that we don't have a script to perform. You will be our script writers, you will be our directors for today. So I will be asking you questions and you will be answering me. So the first and foremost question that I'm asking you, I just want to find out, how are you all feeling this evening? Anybody, whoever wants to say.
Fine.
Fine, just fine. Okay. Great, okay. Different.
Yeah.
Who said different? Yes, different, okay. Right, anybody else?
Relax.
Relaxed because it was Bandh, it was more like a holiday, so you didn't get to do anything at work or something. Oh, you worked? Ah, sad. Okay, right. So, having taken all those reactions, now we will come to the actual performance. The first performance that we will be presenting to you is called Three Voices. I will ask a question, you will answer again, and those reactions will be thrown to us actors and we will perform to you. My question to you is, when you sip a cup of coffee in or at any time of the day, what is that one feeling that comes to you when you sip that cup of coffee that you are really wanting to drink at that point of time? Anyone?
Energized.
Energized. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Warm.
Huh?
Warm.
Warm. Okay.
Awake.
Awake. Awake again. Re-energized. Okay. Anybody else? Depends on the cup of coffee. Let's say the cup of coffee is nice, then? Relieved. Okay, so these are the reactions that we are taking. You feel energized, awake, relieved, warm up, you're warmed up, right? So these reactions, we will take it back and present right back to you. Let's watch. Ah! Ah! Ah!
I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Depends. Depends. Depends.
I'm awake.
Ah!
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Okay. Did that come close to what you all had shared? Right. So that is one example of what we are going to be doing. This is a short form. Going on further, we will also introduce the long form. So now my next question, we will be presenting to you in another format. This is called fluid image. So my question to you is that, what is that one favorite place of yours at home to drink coffee? Anybody? At home?
The sofa.
The sofa. Sofa in the living room, in the
living room.
in
The corner of the sofa.
the corner of the sofa. How does it make you feel when you're sipping coffee on your sofa?
Usually it's the first light of the morning coming through the windows.
So this is early in the morning, and then yeah, have you brushed your teeth while listening to coffee? Okay, just here. Right. So you feel. What do you feel when there is this beautiful light that is coming from your window?
I think I wake up from the day then.
Right. You feel awake.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So this we will present it to you in the form of fluid image. Let's watch.
Aha! Aha!
Tick tick.
Aha!
Tick tick. Tick tick. Tick tick.
Aha!
Tick tick.
Wake up, it's morning!
Tick tick. Tick tick.
I don't want to.
Tick tick. Tick tick.
Wake up, it's morning!
I don't want
The
to.
day starts now. Tick tick.
Wake up!
I don't want
Morning.
to.
The day starts now.
Wake up, it's morning!
I don't want
The
to.
day starts now.
Okay. Did that come close to what you just shared, sir? Right. Thank you very much. So that's another format called fluid image. And moving on, I have another question. And this we will be presenting to you in a form called fluid perspective. So how many of my question to you is, how many of you all have been to Flying Squirrel before? Okay, good raise of hands. So how does it feel to come back to Flying Squirrel again?
It's aromatic.
Aromatic? So what is that you like? Yes, of course, the aroma. Aroma, the warmth of, and how does it make you feel?
Relaxed.
Relaxed.
Relaxed. Very relaxed.
Right. So this is a reaction from Ahana, which we will be presenting back to you in the form of fluid perspective. Let's watch.
Sir, fresh fish, sir. Sir, fresh fish. Fresh than that. Kilo 100 rupees, sir. Fresh fish. Ah, the smell, sir. Feel the smell, sir. You can just buy it for the smell. Fresh fish. Just buy it for the smell. Fresh fish.
coming back to the warmth. Warmth of my corner here. And the fire burning. And the smell of the wood burning. There's something to it. I don't want to go away from here. There's something to it.
I smell money. Every time I oppress somebody, I feel like I am getting rich. Every time I suppress somebody, I feel like I am rich. The smell of money that I take from each and every person that I suppress and oppress. This is what I like. The smell of money. Hey, you, I will crush you like a coffee bean.
Forget the taste. It is just the smell,
Warmth
sir.
of this place.
Forget the taste. It's just the smell, sir. Just forget the taste. It's all the smell, sir.
Did that come close to what you had in mind?
Yes.
Big round of applause for Hannah, please. Thank you. So now that you have an idea that this is what we will be doing, my next question to you is again very similar. There was another raise of hand about coming to Flying Squirrel. I think it was you. How does it make you feel to come to Flying Squirrel?
It is very similar to Hannah.
Very similar to Anna? Okay, right. So then, is there anyone who has a different experience of coming to Flying Squirrel? Is this the first time? Then what do you feel when it is the first time that you are here at Flying Squirrel? Anyone has anything to say? Right, so my next question to you is that, how many of you all make coffee here at home? Okay, good raise of hands. So for the ones who have raised your hands, my question, especially the ones who have not spoken, could speak. My question to you is, what is that feeling that you get when you make a cup of coffee to someone whom you like or you love? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody?
I want to make sure that he likes it, so I'll be careful
Right.
when I'm making for someone else. So when I'm making for myself, like it will be just.
You don't really
I
care.
don't really care.
So it could be thoda shakkar zyada ho gaya, a little milk extra, it doesn't matter. Right. So how does it make you feel when you give it to this person that you like, this coffee? How does it make you feel when it has turned out good?
I feel happy and I feel satisfied, and I at the same time I'll be expecting some comments from him as well. So if it's a good comment, then it's fine.
Right.
I'm happy. Yeah.
So you go with a lot of expectations
Yes.
when you serve this coffee
Yes.
to this person. This reaction we'll watch again in the form of fluid perspective. Let's watch.
Sir? 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 You think I'm doing it right, sir? Sir, am I holding it right, sir? Say something, sir. Sir, if I hit it on the target, I'll qualify now, sir. So please, sir, tell me, sir. Sir, right on target, sir, right on target. Sir, see, sir, I did it, right on target, sir.
I am a driver in BMTC. My job every day is to take people from point A to point B, and that is what I do the best. But one day, there were less people in the bus, so there was this stop near Malleshwaram, and one her name is Subbulakshmi. That's what I found out from her friends. So whenever she got inside the bus, I would drive it so smooth, like butter. And whenever she would stand right there, because sometimes it is also crowded, so I would slowly apply brakes, and I would turn around and say, sorry, this is Subbulakshmi, and I am this driver. Hey! No Subbulakshmi today. This is my daily routine.
Oh, late for the meeting. Late for breakfast. Oh God, late for everything. What do I do? I have not worn my pants, but it's not seen on the camera. It is what she sees that matters. I have not brushed my teeth, but she can't smell on the camera. It is what she smells that matters. I have not taken bath for 3 days. That doesn't matter. What matters is what I type. LOL. That's all that matters. That is all that matters.
Right on target, sir.
What she feels is all that matters.
Right on target, sir.
That is all that
Right on target,
matters.
sir.
Thank you very much. Did that come close to what you just shared? Yes. All right, thank you. So moving on. I'm just saying, okay, it's under. Moving on, we will be moving to a little longer form. Until now, whatever we presented to you was called a short form, where it's a short representation of what you just shared. Now, I will play a small bit of music for about 30 seconds to a minute, and I request you that you close your eyes and then think of that one coffee moment from your life that you want to share with us, and that story we will take and perform it right back to you. Okay, so could you, in one line, tell me what is the story about?
The story is about serving coffee to my husband's bosses.
Right, okay. And could you tell me what is this
It's a really embarrassing story about my first crush.
It's an embarrassing story about your first crush. Nice, excellent. I'll hear her story out and then I will come to you. May I use my hands? Please sit. Thank you. To share the story, we have a ritual that you have to come up on stage and share it with us. Please.
That should have been a prerequisite. Should have told.
That's all right, it doesn't matter. We're all friends here, we all know each other. First, may I know your name, please?
I'm Shivalika.
Shivalika.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
And the story.
yeah, take us through the journey of the story.
Okay. The story goes like this: that my husband's bosses were coming over for breakfast, and out of enthusiasm, I had these pre-mixed coffee sachets that they have. And after breakfast, I told them that I'm going to mix these pre-mixed coffee sachets. I'm going to give it to you. And again, out of enthusiasm, for the 2 cups, I used 3 pre-mixed sachets. The end of the story is they could manage, I think, at least half a cup before they gave up.
Right. So, how many years ago was this story?
I think 5-6 years back.
5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
How long had it been by then that you had been married?
15 years ago.
15 years by then? Okay. So how did it make you feel, when you, of course, was filled with enthusiasm
Yeah.
before making the cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Once you made it, what was your feeling while you were serving it to them?
I was very excited. I was very happy because those were my coveted pre-mixed sachets, which I was, gracing them with.
Right. So why did you feel that, why did that enthusiasm come in the first place that you have to serve this pre-mixed coffee to them?
Because they loved coffee, and I thought they would like this.
Okay.
Pre-mixed.
Right. And when it turned out, however it turned out,
Yeah.
how did it make you feel?
I laughed.
You,
I laughed. I laughed. That's it.
What was
You
the
can't
reaction?
help it.
What was the reaction from the bosses?
Oh, they were just, they were just so much in a hurry to get up and start getting on with their journey.
They didn't mention that the coffee
No,
is
they
a-
did not. They did not.
And how did you find out then?
I just understood. It must have been very strong. That's why they left.
Right. And what was your husband's reaction after that?
Well, such faux pas keep happening with me, so he was okay with it.
Right. Tell us about yourself. What kind of a person are you?
A pretty confused person, I guess, because I can't find out any words to say at the moment. But I do get to see the humorous side of it, which actually tides me over all the mishaps that I cause in my life.
Now that today you're looking back at this story,
Yeah.
because it's a nostalgia, how does it feel to look back at this story, which turned out funny?
It still sounds funny.
It's
It still sounds funny. No, doesn't it?
of course to us it is, but I'm asking about you. How do you feel?
I still find it very funny
Right.
because it's just like one more incident to the book of misgivings that one does.
Book of Misgivings.
Yeah.
Right. Nice. So we will be performing this back to you. We have 3 actors here. You can choose one of us to play Shivalika.
You?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes, so you can either sit here or sit at your place and watch the whole performance. What do you choose? Yes, please.
Thanks.
Presenting to you Shivalika's mishap story. Let's watch.
Not so much. Not
Dip the damn thing!
so.
Dip the damn thing!
I will add this today and make the best coffee in the world for my husband's bosses.
Only if I boil enough.
Yes.
Can you read the instructions? Only one of me is needed. Only one.
more, I need to be colorful.
No, I think 3 is sufficient.
No.
There's just 2 of them. So, okay, and this is going to be my best coffee.
She's spoiling your name.
Somehow when I looked at her, I knew I wouldn't come out right.
But I knew that this coffee is going to be great. I knew that this coffee is going to be excellent. So I decided to take it to my husband and his bosses. He was busy, of course. Coffee.
One second. You got it right?
Of
Yes,
course I
yes,
got it
yes.
right. Look, even the coffee is saying yes.
No, I wanted to say
I heard something.
No, the coffee is best. Say yes. Yes.
no.
Yes. Yes.
Shh. Let's serve.
Yes.
Please. My wife is a wonderful.
Cook and coffee, yes. Yeah, coffee maker, yes.
Please, please. I'll take it last.
It's made by me. I have made it. It is my coffee. I wanted to make it, and I have made it. I know that you will like it. You all love the coffee.
Don't touch it. Look at the color. Go for it. It's lovely coffee. Don't touch it. Just look at the color. Go for it. It's still coffee. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
I want to be heard. Can I? I'm just going inside him. I might do something to him. Can I?
No, you won't. And as they sipped the cup of coffee, I got reminded of my childhood. The days where I would laugh with my friends.
You got it wrong again.
No, I didn't. I did the best.
You got it
Remember,
wrong again.
slip again.
No,
I'll teach you again. See, hold it like this. Aim it on that. And then.
Go
That-
ahead, go
I
ahead.
know I can do it.
You missed again.
Look at her. I'm confused. So look at her.
No, but look. Hey, look, it's.
You know what?
Oh my
I love the way you laugh even when you lose.
No, I have.
You laugh even when you lose.
So much fun to be with you,
Yeah.
man.
No, you have no clue. Actually, I was aiming at
Oh,
the one
really?
over there.
You
Really,
aimed at this, it
really.
hit that. This was how it always was. Laughter
One
never stopped.
book of laughter.
Every page had a story. Today's entry. Mishap number 1.
Tick.
2 years later, mishap number 2.
Tick.
And there were pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of mishaps and mishaps.
And of laughter.
Guys, you know what? I can write a book on this. Look, it's so huge.
Ah,
It's an epic.
ah, it's an epic book of mishaps.
It's such a big book that you might even win the Booker Prize.
Do you really think I can win that prize?
All these memories ran in her head as she watched them sip the coffee, 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 sip the coffee.
Oh, now even I feel I'm in hands of someone who's so fun.
Hey, coffee.
Ah.
Hey, coffee, you talk a lot.
Ah. Ah.
Let them drink you, wait.
Ah. I don't care now what happens. I want to live this moment.
It's an amazing coffee.
Say yes. I'm amazing.
It is my coffee, I made it.
Not exactly is it?
It's a.
It's a South Indian specialty.
Yes, sir. I
He's
learned.
loving me. I know he's
We
loving
are
me.
getting late. Also, I have a North Indian stomach. I can't take this too much. So I will have it next time, or maybe not.
Are you sure?
I think I am sure.
No, but I can make another cup of.
Oh,
This is the biggest mistake so far.
No, but isn't the coffee good?
Don't try it even. I'm telling you, don't try me. It's so much fun to be with you.
To laugh with you.
But did you see their faces when they were leaving?
Yeah!
What about your operation?
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
My operation is linked to coffee.
Uh,
I told you I will make the coffee.
No, I was just joking. No, it is not linked to coffee. Of course, it is.
What? Where are all those packets kept? And I want to throw them out right now.
the story goes on in Shivarika's life. One mishap after another. One laughter after another. The story goes on
And on.
and on.
And on.
What doesn't ever stop?
It's the laughter.
Thank you very much. Does that come close to what you just shared? How are you feeling after watching this?
That, it was beautifully performed, I must say. And yes, laughter is what makes me, so I'm pretty happy.
Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, coming to you. May I know your name, please? Shweta. Can I request you to come on stage? Okay, Shweta, tell us about yourself.
I'm a Bangalorean.
Right.
I used to be an engineer. I'm a psychologist now. Three things about myself.
Wow, okay. And take us to the story.
Okay, so this was just after engineering when I joined my first job, and this is about this person that I really liked, and for months and months I kept dropping hints that I liked him, and he was working in my company, and he was not picking up those hints, so I thought that I'd ask him out and tell him that I really like him, and it was a huge crush. It was not like anything else. It was really huge infatuation, and I was so sure that he would be like, oh my God, yes, I love you too, and let's get married and and all that. And I was so happy. I think I took him out to a coffee place near the office, and I was smiling and I was like being very coy, and I was like, you know what, I really have feelings for you. I think you're really cute. And he replied. He took a 30-second delay while replying, and those 30 seconds were the longest seconds of my life. When I realized that maybe he's not going to reply with a yes. And then he replied saying, you're really sweet, Shweta, but you know what? I never really thought of you. I always thought of you as my sister. And
Oops.
my face went like,
Okay.
yeah, that's the story.
Right. So, tell us about you. Was this workplace? Was this you said after college?
After my engineering. So I
Right.
worked
So
in
you were working in an IT firm.
IT firm. Yeah.
Right. And this guy was your colleague. How long had you known him for?
Almost 8 months, and it's really embarrassing because he wasn't just my colleague. He was sort of.
A relative?
No.
Thank God. Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Yes.
He was like sort of my manager.
Ah.
And that's embarrassing because it's really tricky.
And after this incident happened, for how long did you have to work in the same organization?
2 more years.
All right. So now it's getting interesting. How did you feel when you were sharing this to him? Of course, there should be butterflies in the stomach.
Yes, anxious, but it never occurred. So I think looking back, it is really surprising that it never occurred to me that there'd be any other reply other than, oh my god, yes, I accept.
And when that wasn't the reply, at that time, how did you feel?
Crushed, devastated. That type of person.
At that time, of course.
Really bad.
Right. And tell us about your relationship before and after with him in the workspace.
So it was very friendly before. The reason why I thought that he might respond with a yes was because I thought he was flirting with me.
Hmm.
But then looking back, I did not know what flirting was. So I think I misconstrued a lot of things. And after that, it was okay. We weren't really talking much other than work-related things.
Were there any awkward looks, awkward silences shared?
Yes, for a while.
For a while.
But after that, we sort of things smoothed out and we're friends.
Now that you are into psychology, when you look at it through a psychological perspective, what do you think?
I think it was a lot of we tend to do a lot of second guessing, like assuming things like, oh, he looked at me for more than 10 seconds, so maybe he likes me, or oh, he said hi, he texted hi, so maybe he likes me. So there's a lot of these are signals that somebody likes somebody. Assumptions, yeah. And I think the biggest lesson for me is looking back. It's more than 8 years now. Looking back, the assumptions. So the biggest lesson for me is that when a guy likes you is when he comes up to you and tells you that, hey, I like you. I don't take any other sign as a sign now.
Right.
So,
okay.
yeah.
Great. Thank you very much for sharing this story with us. We have 3 actors who will be performing this. Whom do you want to play Shweta? Radhika will play Shweta. You want to sit here or you want to go back and watch? Shweta's story. Let's watch.
Huh? 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 No. Do I believe this? Huh now? Huh? Do I really believe this? Huh?
Focus on your work. There's a whole program to write. Focus on your work. Type on me. Focus on your work.
Huh?
H-A. Ha. Ha.
Like 80% of the IT crowd useless, wasting time. Not typing on me anything useful. Their minds just go on and on and on like a recursive drama loop.
Hi, Shweta. I needed updates about your status report.
He likes me.
I
Look at the way he opens his mouth.
I was just.
Doesn't he look like Shah Rukh Khan? Tum paas aaye,
Is everything alright, Shweta?
you
No.
muskuraye.
Yes.
You need some time?
With you, yeah.
Are you alright?
And there were many, many thoughts running in that young, little, confused head. Thoughts!
Should I ask him? Should I ask him for coffee?
No, bad idea. What if he doesn't like coffee? Ask him for masala dosa. No, bad idea. Ask him for this. No, ask him for that. This. No, that.
The thoughts.
Thoughts.
The
Thoughts.
thoughts. She was filled with thoughts.
Thoughts.
The thoughts
Thoughts.
that consumed her.
Thoughts that ran in her head like the software code she was writing.
No.
Thoughts.
Yes.
Like
No,
she's stuck in the outer
yes.
ring road traffic jam.
Shall I not?
That
I
she
shall.
couldn't get out from.
Shall I not? No.
She was feeling stuck in this confusion. When can I tell him? What should I tell him?
Wait. I'll be brief.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Face to face. I'm going to just tell him.
Are you sure?
I think it's a bad idea.
Ah,
He is your manager.
Shweta, I still didn't receive any update on the report.
It's a bad idea, Shweta.
I can give it to you on
Ta-ra-ra-ra-ra.
a cup of just hot coffee. We can discuss about other stuff as well.
Coffee sounds good. I don't like this place.
Oh yes, it's stuffy. Let's
It's
just
getting kind of boring also,
yeah,
so
yeah.
we better step out, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
He likes it.
Another loser.
We'll just go for a cup of...
Whatever you say.
Yes, there's a nice place. We could go there.
I see this every day. On my back, they place their cups of coffee. And they talk about random things, but I know what's running on their mind.
I
Go on, tell it.
I
Go on.
think-
Go on. You think?
I do.
I don't have the whole day. There's another pair waiting.
What do you want to say?
I love you.
Who loves anymore in Bangalore?
Oh God. This looks like a whole 1 year gone by. He's frozen. What's going on? He likes someone else? Cannot be. He sent me ha.
You sent her, huh?
He sent me a ha.
Aha!
Say something.
All these messages.
It was a big H-A-H capital.
I am WhatsApp. You WhatsApped her late in the night. What was she supposed to think, you duffer?
I shouldn't have done that.
Of course!
You think she got my signals wrong?
I don't care as long as people type on me.
There were no even signals. Right, okay. I guess. What do I tell her now?
Whatever, don't tell, just type. People only type these things.
Say yes. Say yes.
Uh,
Say yes. The clock is
If
ticking.
it's
Say
too
yes.
tough to type, yes, just send it forward.
forward, yes. But what if she takes it wrong again?
Say yes.
These were the most crucial 30 seconds of her life. 30 seconds that probably made her life. 30 seconds where the idea of being a psychologist was born. Because her mind was like that chutney in a mixie.
Shweta?
Yes.
This, you're really sweet.
I know what's coming up.
I mean, you're great.
Who says sweet?
You're a wonderful human being.
Oh yeah. Dude, who
Is
are you?
that-
Obama?
I saw you as my sister.
Next couple, please. This was the story from 8 years back.
The word sister had changed a lot in her.
So much so that she has a Raksha Bandhan phobia now.
The word sister had changed a lot in her.
It's a word that rings in her mind even today.
Ha.
Tuck, 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 tuck.
Lol.
The office, for a little while, was no more the same.
The lovely tunes were no longer playing in her head.
There were a lot of times, a lot of silences in the office.
And the sad tunes in her head. Dost na
प्यार प्यार ना रहा.
That tune slowly transitioned into Mera jeevan kora kaagaz, kora hi reh gaya.
I'm back again,
I'm back again.
I am back again,
turning a new leaf.
Turning a new leaf.
turning a new chapter.
I don't have an IT tag on me anymore.
I don't receive Haas anymore.
I only forward. I don't type anymore.
And I read minds. Come to me. I'll read you. Come. Come to me.
Come
Come to me. Come to me.
Thank you very much for sharing. Yes, please, a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Okay, with this, we are almost coming close to the end of our performance. And the final performance that we are going to present to you, it's the same thing that we did in the beginning. 3 voices. I will, oh, that's cell phone dropping response from the audience. Thank you very much. So, the final question for the day, for the evening, that I have to ask is, what are you feeling right now, and what is it that you take back home after this performance? And we will present it back to you. What are you feeling right now? Whoever wants to share can. Yes.
You have no control over yesterday. This is gone. You have no control over tomorrow. All you have is today. So live it. And I had a wonderful time. Because I laughed. And that's what I'll take back with me. I
Right.
hope I have a good night's sleep.
You hope that you will have a good night's sleep.
Good night's sleep. Yes.
Good night's sleep.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yes. Anyone else? How do you feel, and what is it? A small thing, or at least how are you feeling after watching this performance? Anybody? There's a lot of silence. So silence is one reaction, guys. Right. So you will be feeling nice. You are hoping to have a good night's sleep in the night when you go back, and there's only today.
Yes.
There is no yesterday. Don't worry about yesterday, and don't
Yeah.
worry about tomorrow. This format will be presented to you in 3 voices. Let's watch. Yesterday, yesterday, yesterday.
Live for today. Live for today. Live for today.
आने वाला पल जाने वाला है.
Yesterday,
Live for today.
yesterday,
Live for today.
yesterday,
Live for today.
yesterday.
Live for today.
Live for today.
आने वाला
Yesterday.
पल.
आने वाला पल.
Yesterday.
Live for
Live for
today.
today.
वाला पल.
आने वाला पल.
Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody who shared. Thank you for being the script writers and the directors for the performance. And thanks to Flying Squirrel for giving us this stage. They brew one of the best coffees, in fact, I have tasted. So please try it on. And about us, we are First Drop Theatre. To give you more details about First Drop Theatre, the artistic director, Radhika.
Hi, thanks for coming guys, thanks so much. First introducing our actors, Madhukar, Vijay. Guys, we do playback, that's a form of interactive theatre. We also do scripted theatre. We have another interactive show coming on February 25th in Articulata. Please come, please tell your friends and family, please come and watch another playback show. Find us on Facebook, we are called as First Drop Theatre. Also on Instagram. So, and thanks a lot for coming and sharing the stories. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you, have a good evening. Bye.